Hello folks, it's Descattys. As you probably know if you're a follower to my YouTube channel, I've become a little bit converted to fresh coffee. I used to take the 3-in-1 sachets, but since having purchased the Aeropress, I've had two models, but this is the one that I'm more going to, which is the Aeropress Go. A nice compact system that is good for you to take out, whether you're going to the office, out to the building site, or even if you're in my situation, going out to the woods. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically talk you through the actual Aeropress Go, and stay with me. Okay, so here it is. All right, so we've got the main cup, and then we've got a lid that's kind of silicone. Okay, so we remove the lid. If I take the actual main part of the coffee filter, coffee maker away for the minute, there's the cup. Now the cup's really good. I mean, if you don't want to sort of, for example, be using a Kapilka, which I'm using an example, or any other kind of cup of choice, you've actually got the one that comes with the system when you buy it, with the kit. And it's a nice kind of solid plastic. It's, you know, it's not, you know, for the few months that I've been using it, it hasn't cracked or only showed any sign of wear. So it's quite an ideal sort of ideal size and also ideal shape. And then obviously we've got the lid that can go on top if you're sort of walking around or whatever, even if you're on a train or in the car, you know, it will keep your brew quite nice. Now if we go on to the actual main components of the filter, in here, which I think is quite a nice little clever design, is that when you actually purchase it, you get a nice fold away stirrer, you get a series of microfilters, and then finally you get a coffee scoop. All nice, it all fits inside there. Okay, now what I like about the design of this as well is that it's, you know, obviously the compactness of it, but also the ease of using it as well. Now this is how I use it. I do believe there's some other ways that you can actually use the filter, but this is the one that I'm going with. Okay, so you've obviously got the plunger with the rubber bung on the bottom. That fits nice and snug into the actual main compartment, if you like. Okay, it's got a series of markings on there. You can kind of make 3 cups of, you know, the old espresso kind of coffee if you wish. All right, and then you've obviously got the plastic kind of gauze at the bottom, which simply unscrews from the actual main part. And then what you do there is you place one of your filters in there, like so. Then that just screws onto the bottom there, like so. As well, for simplicity, you've got your cup. You can put your sugar and milk in if you're that blasphemer of coffee. That sits on there nice, and it seats on there very nice and snug, doesn't move around. Okay, and then all you need to do then is just add your coffee. So what I'm going to do now is just grab my use the scoop, place my coffee in there, and then what we're going to do now, we're going to go over and go and get the kettle of water. Right, so I'm using the Eagle kettle at the moment. Water's boiled. So literally all you do now is I normally will just, if I just turn the actual markings round so that you can see them, what I'll do is I'll pour the water in just up to kind of the #1 mark, which is that one just there, just past it. I mean, obviously you put in what you like, but I'm kind of still new to the coffee. And then what you do is obviously you allow your you know, the water to sort of drip through the actual filter. Leave it for as long as you like. Now, just for the preference of the video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the little folding stirrer. I do love this little design, how it works. Hinged at the top, obviously for the compactness, for it to actually go, you know, fit away back into the main, you know, the plunger there. And all you do now then is obviously, you know, stir up your coffee. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it right up to the #3 mark. Or just past it. So now, as you can see, obviously that the liquid's starting to move through the filter. I'm then going to place the plunger on top. It fits in there lovely and snug, and then what I'm going to do is gradually just push down on the plunger. Now it's I mean, it's, you know, it fits on there so snug really. And then obviously I can give it a last push. And then if I want to, I can either add some more water to it or just drink it as is. So what I'm going to do now is give it a little stir with the old spoon. And what you got is a nice cup of coffee. Right, so I've still got my hot coffee there at the moment, so what I'm going to do is quickly show you the simplicity of cleaning it out. So once it's clean, what I tend to do is just pull it back slightly on the plunger. Okay, remove the bottom gauze. I do apologise for the planes flying over in the distance. Must be an air show or something going on. Remove the actual plastic mesh. Then all I do is sometimes it'll either fall out on its own or just give it a push with a plunger, and most of the coffee has come out the bottom. And then what I use is a separate little rag, literally just wipe that over and you're good to go. Place the plastic mesh back on the bottom, give the little stirrer a wipe, and then it all fits nicely back in there. And then once, as I say, when I've drunk my tea, clean out the cup, and then it all fits lovely and together. So there it is, the Aeropress Go. So if you're interested in purchasing this product, I'll put a link in the description to my affiliates page, and you can obviously purchase one from Amazon. Okay, so for all you coffee drinkers out there and potential coffee drinkers, have a good one. Thank you.
Okay, go.
Well, folks, how's it going? As you know, Descattys.
Right.
Okay. As you know, it's Descattys. What?
As you know.
As you know, it's Descattys.
Right, don't do as you know, right? Just say in the last.
Hello, it's Descattys, and I'm going to show you the. Right, how's it going, folks? It's Descattys. As you well know, I've been using the Aeropress filter. This is actually the Aeropress Go. It's the